to our next poet. From Poland, we go to Bulgaria. And in Bulgaria, we have Emilia Avignova, who will be joining us. Pardon me if I messed up that last name. She is a poet and translator and a senior university lecturer with a PhD in general and comparative linguistics. She teaches Russian and modern Greek. And she currently, and she has translated poetry and prose from modern Greek into Bulgarian and has published in Sveta Gora Miscellany for literature, science, and the art. And among her many books are the books of poetry, Eye of a Word, and Poetic Definitions of Things, which is in the Macedonian language. And then her work, The Concept of Bread as a Fragment of the Language Culture of the World, a lexical and semantic and linguistic and cultural aspect. Emilia Avignova is a member of the Poetas del Mundo International Movement of Poets. You're very welcome, very warmly welcome, Emilia. Really, thank you for being here with us. She's going to read her poems in Bulgarian, and the translations will be projected on the screen with a share screen. And if we have the time, I will read out the translations for you as well. Those translations, of course, will be in English. Over to you, Emilia.
Thank you very much. I will read some short poems in Bulgarian. I don't speak English. My friend, no. The first poem is Just because there were no stairs. Защото нямаше стъпала. Никой не ги броеше. Един човек не тичаше по тях, а по представата си за изкачване. Само да знаеше, ще стигне ли някъде. Междувременно, камбаната роди сама в камбанарията. Не чу ли плач? The next poem is Don't be cross, man. Не се сърди, човече. Земята все ни учи в орбитата и да се обичаме. Ще отиде да подслушваме, докато си обуват звъндящите сандали. На охлювите да четем следата сребърна, как да търкулнем топлата луна, но без да се опарим. Не се сърди, защото се изгубваш в чуждата посока. The next poem is The Old House. Въздъхна старата къща, мъдро поклати покрив и облегна рамо на гърба на ореха. Fear. Страхът изгубена кобилка цвили. Жребчето и родено в мен се чуди. Дали от другата страна на къщата нощта си прави олелия. Примигва на заоблени отрязъци свеща. Повод, който си търси конете. Къмшикът изплезва език. Жесток хоризонт. В края на тунела звукът раздава очила на прилепите. Непреводимо е как се разчупваме на атоми, как прекрояваме лица и търсим синоними на страха, за да обичаме. Полупияното небе римува облаци, допълва графиката на художника, разплаква я върху дланта му улична, дълбаят упорите елипси завоите и моята представа ги повтаря. Времето се олюлява, неумолимо в своето предназначение. Дори на празник шие си ризата денят и тъпче белези от бряг, следа върху следа, по ръбчето червено на небето. And the last poem. Опитвам наведнъж да обикна този живот, да му простя криволиците. Пускам през ключалката слънцето, то наднича на пръсти, като най-малкото внуче. Прегръщам дъжда, който разплаква тъжните хора. В добрите сърца обичта пази, нали, своите птичета. В ухото на един рапан тихо се отдалечава добрият човек. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Emilia. It is really delightful to hear your poems in their original language and the lyricism of that. Our poet from Israel, Lali Sipi Michaeli, and she is also a very well regarded, very well honored, and very well celebrated poet. She immigrated from Georgia to Israel at the age of 7. She has published seven books of poetry, has been a part of many international poetry festivals. She's been described as an urban erotic poet. There is so much more to her poetry, though, than the urban erotic only, but that is also a key part of her poetry. And Michaeli is known for her original and innovative work. She won the Poesis International Award for Excellence in Poetry in the Rabindranath Tagore International Poetry Competition and was awarded the Grand Prix for Poetry at the 2021 Curtea de Arges Poetry Festival in Romania, where I met her, and I'm grateful to be a friend of hers as well. Lali, you're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me to this wonderful international poetry reading forum. I greet my familiar and new friends. I greet my Jordanian Palestinian friend, Nizar Sertawi. Our job as poets is to tear down the walls, to fix what the politicians manage to spoil. And I will start as a first poem in Hebrew, my writing language, and then I'll read in English. בית, כשאין לך ואין לך, ואין לך ואתה לא, ויש לך ואתה לא, ואז כל מה שקיים מבחינתך בעולם זה רק בית, והבית הזה רעוע, והבית הזה לא מכיל, והבית הזה מדמם, והבית הזה מוקיע, ולבית הזה יש דלת ואתה צריך להחליט מתי להפסיק לעמוד בכניסה. הדברית, לא תתבלבל עוד, לא תניח את המכתבים לצד הדרך. הנה עכשיו יש לי כתובת, הנה עכשיו שמחה, ואני יוצאת ובאה, ועל כל ימיי ריקוד. Home. When you don't have, and don't have, and don't have, and you are not, and you have, and you are not, and then from your point of view, everything which exists in the world is just home, and this home is unstable, and this home does it contain, and this home is bleeding, and this home is condemning, and you have to decide when to stop standing in the entrance. The post-woman won't be confused anymore, will not put the letters aside. Here I have an address now, and here is happiness now, and I'm coming and going, and coming and going, and in all my days, dance. The crucial moment. This poem is from the book Papa, Elegies that I wrote after my father's death. You told me with ashen eyes that your end has come. But a soldier like you won't surrender. The unknown will not subdue you. I didn't see what's happened between you in the crucial moment, how things happened as they did, who tore whose skin, who put a finger in whose living flesh, who pulled out whose eyes, who tore whose ears, who castrated whose ego, muttering curses and expletives I wasn't here. I don't know what happened between you in the crucial moment. And I wasn't here to separate you. Torn as usual. Worries are solved with labor. I go to Pilates to petrify the body, freeze a gap into space. And the last poem I want to read is from a new book. Is it written after a dialogue with a Palestinian poet? And it calls My Secret Lover, You. I will share the poem in English. Can you all see it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. For a Palestinian poet. My dear friend, I serve you my poem like a piece of bloody flesh from the brink of my torn body. Midnight between us marks a line. You agree, I'm from here, and ask me. You argue, I'm from here, and ask me, where are you from? Where are you from? Don't you live on my land? Wind carries away my years of noise in the beast of a country. It leads my feet to walk in this world, washing me from the breast of Mother Earth. Me? Do you want to know where I'm from? I'm from here. Yes, I've been here for generations. From the dusty royal history, I'm from here. Meanwhile, my brothers are executed everywhere around the globe. Do you know their history? Do you know what was here before you stepped on this earth? Before your grandfather plowed this land? I heart and understand your wound, but forgive me because I am haunted and I'm asking to return to my safe land. I'm a Jew. This is my only country. As I wandered far away, I was persecuted by another nation, another religion. I walked with my certainty severed, my land decapitated. This might be your motherland, but mine have been the water, the dust, the rock and sandstone for 5,000 years. Here I was marked. Here my fate was decided for generations. I was banished from here, prayed for this place, launched. I hid my identity in exile in order to save myself, to reconnect with the mob of the people that remained for me. This is where my visa was issued to, where the Soviet Union said to me for years, "Niet." And anyway, I share with you your sorrow. It is mine too. How did you sleep? You ask me in the WhatsApp message right before morning, before the sun youth. My dreams has traveled traveled the world. They crossed oceans, wadis, and vineyards, jumped over walls, contracts, and shreds of war. Unforgiveness speaks in many foreign languages. Only love had one language. I too am chased by shadows. I too am a victim, wearing the mask of the victor. Write, poet, write everything. I spill my tears into your ink, and with your tears, I punctuate my writing. Poetry is the only autonomy left in the darkening world. The only bit of freedom, the only place, the only redeeming. So you don't acknowledge salvation. You are an anarchist after all, believing in the scared hand and mostly in love, willing to meet me even if historically I'm your enemy. How do you sleep, my friend? Did you eat? What are you doing now? And what are you? I'm playing a piano. Look, I'm playing the ney flute. Listen. We'll talk. We'll talk. Thank you.
Really appreciate this wonderful, moving poem, but all three poems are marvelous. Really grateful for your participation, Lali. I can't tell you how grateful I am. And it's very kind of you that you made time to join us here and shared these wonderful poems with us. Thank you so very much.